It is the last day of class Neuro-economics at the Erasmus School of Economics. My student had to do a very difficult class, so we learned a lot, new things. And now I'm going to listen to what they have absorbed from this class. So I'm very excited and look forward to listening to them. Thanks. Good luck.
Today we are going to talk about several aspects of smoking in your life. When you smoke, you inhale the contents of your cigarette, such as nicotine, and this is absorbed by your lungs and come into your blood. And thereby it is able to alter your gene expression, these substances of the smoking cigarette. And as a result of that your gene expression changes, several diseases occur. When you stop smoking, about 16% of your genes does not change back. So that's the state before you start smoking, but they remain changed.
So how and why do we get addicted? Well, being addicted, first of all, means that you take a new cigarette on a frequent basis. Your brain demands from you that you take a new shot of nicotine every once in a while, and then you take a new shot of nicotine, the urge falls until it rises again. And this nicotine releases dopamine throughout the body. This dopamine also goes to the brain and to the dopamine receptors located in the brain. These dopamine receptors in turn cause the cAMP and calcium to increase. These two parts are also used in long-term potential, as you all might know by now. But in this case of addiction, they regulate the activity in protein kinase transducers. These protein kinase transducers, in their turn, alter the functions of proteins located in the cytoplasm, plasma membrane and the nucleus. And within these nucleus, they cause gene alteration. And as Frank already told us, 16% of genes that are being altered remain altered even after you quit smoking. So after this, the gene expression change causes a change in cellular excitability and neurotransmitter responses. The change in cellular excitability is being resulted from the fact that at first you like a cigarette since it causes dopamine, and dopamine is perceived as a liking. But after a while this liking changes into needing.
Impulsivity is defined as choosing a small reward over a larger but more related reward. Of course it is related to smokers, because they choose to smoke a cigarette now instead of a healthier future. For instance, imagine a smoker and a non-smoker have to decide or to make money now or to make more money in the future. Of course, it is rational to choose for the future investment, but the article reveals that smokers will most likely choose the first option and go for a reward now instead of the future investment. And this is of course something you do not want as a company. People with lower rates of time preferences and longer horizons invest more in themselves. They say that those with higher IQs can envision the future better and are more far-sighted. And this brings us now to the question, how should a manager cope with this? Of course, we thought a lot about this, and according to us, there are a few companies where smokers can be avoided, but of course there are a lot of companies where managers have to deal with smokers, and we have come up with a basic three-step idea what the managers should do. So first of all, forbid smoking. Just say that your employees are not allowed to light up a cigarette for several times a day. This of course saves time, and it also has a social aspect. Scientific results shows that because of this policy, the interaction about smoking between smokers and non-smokers decreases. So the second thing a manager should do, according to us, is try to get smokers addicted to something good instead of smoking. We know that it's better to be addicted to healthy food, to exercise, or be addicted to your work, as a manager would like. But this is hard to do, but a manager should come up with ideas, maybe to give smokers a short-term reward, because that's what smokers like, and to make sure that they do not smoke and like healthier things better. So the last thing a manager should do is put smokers in a team with non-smokers. So you prefer, as a manager, you prefer maybe a team consisting of only non-smokers, but then there will be also teams with only smokers. So we think that the best thing a manager should do is think about this and mix these two persons together. We think that advice like this can be really valuable for a lot of managers. So thank you for listening, and if there are any questions, please ask them now.